Hello everyone, thank you for attending this audio presentation along with a PowerPoint. My name is Si-Wing Yi from Integrated Financial Solutions, a credit restoration company. And my number is, just in case you need to call me or contact me, is 510-552-0726. And as you look at my slideshow, PowerPoint slideshow, you will see my contact information. My email is siwingyi@integratedfinancialsolutions.com. And again, welcome to this approximately 10-minute audio PowerPoint presentation. You can download. I'm going to send this email to my YouTube video as well as my company's email marketing list newsletter. It's going to go out very soon. Okay, so hope you enjoy this presentation, and the topic will be credit repair in these challenging economic times. All right, so without further ado, let's begin. Okay, my next slideshow, as you can see, is pertains to FICO score paper category. Okay, and there are 5 paper brackets which people need to understand where they stand. And the best category is A paper. The A paper is typically 720 and up the FICO score. The highest FICO score is 850, which I have not seen ever. Highest I've seen perhaps is 800. So if you have anything from 720 to 800, you are A paper. You can pretty much walk on water. All right? That means you can qualify for everything with the highest rate and all that. The next paper category is 680 to 720. And the paper bracket associated with this category is A minus to B plus paper, long paper. It's pretty good, but there are still some information that needs to be worked on. Perhaps in this paper categories, maybe there are some higher balance due than necessary, such as revolving debt, such as credit card. Maybe 1 or 2 credit card could be the balance is too high. They need to pay it down. Or someone has some sort of derogatory information, some minor stuff like a late payment or a collection that cause that score to come down to a 680 to 720. All right, not so bad, but it could be better. The next paper category is 620 to 680, which is C paper. Again, these people, perhaps they have one derogatory information, perhaps even a foreclosure, right, or a short sale, or some kind of mortgage late that occurred in the past 12 to 24 months, or someone that have some high debt on the credit report, which is not that good. All right, and you may most likely will get disqualified for certain type of loan programs, and even if you qualify for certain type of home loans, you will pay higher down payment and a higher interest rate. So that's how it goes. And people on the next category is 580 to 620, which is D paper. People in this category have is in a subprime situation, which is not very good. They perhaps they file for BK, bankruptcy, Chapter 7 or even Chapter 13 in the past 12 to 24 months. Perhaps somebody have 1 or 2 or even 3 foreclosure or short sale on a credit record, and those people are typically in this category, 580 to 620. And then 580 or below, or F paper, which is total denial of most type of credit, mortgage loans, car loans, everything. And people in this category perhaps have some current mortgage late, current foreclosure that's going through, or even people just recently filed for bankruptcy and have numerous negative items on top of that, collections and charge-offs and repossessions and everything else. So those people are in this category, 580 or below, and these individuals need to do a lot of work to improve the situation moving forward. Okay, the next few slides will talk about the Q&A really. Okay, so the question is, the next one is, what impact will a strategic default will have on your credit? Strategic default, someone who economically, if they feel that they want to walk away from their property because of the upside down nature, perhaps the property is really underwater, and they feel in the next 20 years the potential increase of their property would not even catch up to the amount of the loan balance they have on that particular property. So uh, uh, people in this situation needs to you know just just go over the numbers, right? Go over the economics of making this decision. And again, surround your team of financial advisors, such as your realtor, your loan agent, your CPA or tax attorney or a regular attorney, to understand the tax and legal consequences of a strategic default and credit consequences, not just a foreclosure, right? Short sale as well. Okay, so the strategic default, pretty much people walking away from the property, resulting in a foreclosure reporting on the credit report. So that's pretty bad, right? And just so you know, the next slide, the FICO reduction potential on a foreclosure is around 75 points. It's really hard to say because everybody credit profile is different. But I would say around 75 points on a foreclosure, on a credit report. On a short sale, pretty similar, 50 to 75 points FICO decrease. And then D in lieu of foreclosure, pretty similar, 50 to 75 points FICO decrease. So pretty dramatic, all right? That's the bottom line. The next slide is the consequences of bad credit, right? I mean, according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, negative credit may report on someone's credit history up to 7 years, with the exception of Chapter 7 bankruptcy, which is up to 10 years. Okay, that's the consequences. The next slide, the additional consequences of bad credit. Credit cards will be canceled by the credit grantors. Remaining credit limit will be closed. There will be the ability to obtain a mortgage loan will be in serious jeopardy. For real estate investors, if you have a FICO score less than 680 or 640, your ability to get investor financing is severely limited unless you pursue the, as an investor, real estate investor, unless you pursue the home path or the VA loan financing, which only require a FICO score of 660 or even 640. But for those of you who are interested in this type of program and you have the negative credit, feel free to give me a call or contact me. I will guide you. Okay? And additional consequences of bad credit. Again, outright denials for car loans, business loans, for jobs, for credit cards, for everything, pretty much everything, right? So don't take it laying down. Do not wait 7 to 10 years until your credit improves. That's such a long time to waste. And because my company, Integrated Financial Solutions, we have the ability to help people clean their credit. How we do things, if you look at the next slide, we incorporate appropriate credit repair dispute procedures to delete, potentially, negative items from all 3 credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Next slide is, the question is, when can someone start the process of pursuing, removing the various negative items such as foreclosures, mortgage late, short sales, collection, charge-off, repossessions, everything, right? And the answer would be they have to wait until everything subside and everything's over with, right? And basically they should wait around 18 months. Could be 12 months, could be 24 months from the date of order delinquency. So go through a sort of a grieving period, if you will, right? I mean, just wait after all those bad situations happen. You start the recovering process, right? I mean, you're fully employed now. You are, you're doing better. You're making more money, and you have important credit goals in the future. You want to buy a home. You want to refinance your home in the next 1 year, the next 2 years. You want to get a business loan. You want whatever, just to have good credit, and you want better credit to buy investment property in the future. Now is a good time to start cleaning your credit. All right. So just so you know, the premise behind successful credit restoration, credit repair, if you will, is based on the premise that a negative item is so old that if a dispute has been conveyed to the credit bureau as per the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the credit bureaus have only 30 days to respond to verify the dispute. And they verify it, that's great. The item will stay on someone's credit report at least temporarily. But if they do not cannot respond, cannot verify the dispute letter, then by law, Fair Credit Reporting Act, that negative item from that particular credit bureau will have to be deleted from person's credit report. I say it again. Any kind of negative information, whether it's true or not true, false or not false, it must meet three regulatory requirements, the credit bureau. One is any trade line must be reported accurately. It must be 100% reported accurately. It must be verifiable. It must comply with the statute, with the longevity of credit reporting. So if any of these scenarios cannot be complied with by the credit bureau, a person have the ability to delete various type of negative entries. And we've been doing it for 20 years, Credit Repair, our company. Okay, so very much doable, contrary to what you've been hearing out there, that if you have bad credit, you'll stay on your credit record for 7 to 10 years. There's nothing you can do about it. That is false. That's what I call propaganda. That's what the credit bureaus, that's what the creditors want you to believe. They want to keep you in the dark so they can profit off your low FICO score. It's all about profit motive. The more bad credit people have, they have to pay a higher amount on interest rate, higher down payment, higher monthly payments. That's how the creditors, the financial institutions, and the credit bureaus make their money to keep you to restoring your own credit, right? You have to understand how the system works. You need to have the system work to your advantage. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, next question is, or next slide, how long would it take to repair my credit? It all depends, right, on how many negative entries you have, what type of negative entries. Okay, and it'll take a while. It take anywhere from 6 to 8